a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against candidly an overmatched opponent, but hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup, but this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent, but we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. So Colorado's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always...
There he goes to the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. He's got it on the right. Turning it on. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buffaloes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something, take it out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just
it's a seam wide open. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Creates a little room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell that.
Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football.
Touchdown, Colorado! Great job by the back on the option. Extra point here will tie the game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Makes the quick grab. Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at him, they're right back on the foot.
Gashing the knee on the right. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. The give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Lewis wants to pass. He's got it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Looking to throw for it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He gets it in! Touchdown, Bucks! They score for the... Fella here, why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to the back. Plows through the defense. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. To the air on second down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He's up to 55 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Quick strike complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. Quick completion to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Using his legs to buy some time. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Buffaloes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll run the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Barges ahead. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are...
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Quick pass and catch, good enough for the first down. Didn't need a lot, but they got enough. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes... And he slipped through. Out and Hill house it. Touchdown, Houston.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On the option. Now the toss. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's now piled up 68 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Lewis to throw. Here's the pressure. Right on the money.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Rides the back and leaves it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Bring in the heat. He's gonna run it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Buffaloes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quarterback moving. Makes the grab on the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Snapped it in the shotgun. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And the point after is good. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I could try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Give to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running behind that left side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Buffaloes are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. All down, but it's enough to move the chains.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great game, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
It's It's nice to get a quarterback an easy completion like that, but it's nicer if they can go forward. And they did not that time, Jesse.
They did not. No, the defense was just better at the point of attack. Look at all these defenders shedding blocks and then getting hats to the football. That's impressive.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Touchdown, Colorado! They take the lead with the 6. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Power football with the run. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field it close to the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And the Buffaloes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the catch.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Rushes on him. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Swings it out to the flat.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down, just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. The Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Off play action on first down. They're working that left side. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Buffaloes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quick release on the RPO. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ballgame. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. They'll run the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Bucks! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Quick step and go. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Back to pass. A strike downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this. in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to sneak it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And they're able to get him down. Houston wants to play fast. Wants to throw on third down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and a nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness.
Oh, a lot of space. Got a first down. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Lewis to throw. Complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
He wants to change this route. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Using his feet to buy time. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Houston going up tempo.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and lead the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From On the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory. Touchdown, Colorado! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot. Reels it in down the left side. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They just keep firing. Finds his man in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Quarterback keeper. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Finds his tight end. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Lewis wants to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He might want another play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Take it off the board. Back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. The Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Bucs! And they take it in for... points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys